So I had sneaked to go play. There was a tournament over there to go play football. Then I was caught. I sneaked early morning, got caught early morning. I was caned very thoroughly.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers from wherever you're watching us from. It's your host here at Wima Sports, Jermaine, and we are at Osoita Lodge, indeed, where guests become families. Speaking of guests, we have a lovely guest right here. Najua natumia the word lovely kwa sababu anatesanga wasichana sana. Hiyo ni kweli ama uongo? Haijulikani. The one and only Samuel Asati, high-octane present and future Bliss of rugby. And he started playing rugby in 2012 in Class 8 under Shamas Rugby Foundation. Continued in high school, Cardinal Otunga High School. And had a call-up of under 16 in 2014. After high school in 2016, played for Northern Suburbs. This is the KCB Rugby feeder team. And signed in for KCB Rugby Team 2 in 2017 and KCB Sevens. He got a call-up for Kenya under 20 in 2017, and he had his first debut at Kenya 15s in 2019, right? What I can say, viewers, this is a guy, if you see his bio, you see his steady growth from the level when he started playing rugby, and he's been growing steadily. And you can track that from under 16, he went to under 20. He got signed into one of the biggest clubs in Kenyan rugby. And listen to his titles. 2015, MVP Obama 7th. Ulisema tu anze na Obama, you break the glass ceiling na Obama, 2017, ESS runners-up. 2018, Prince Law 7's most promising player. 2018 Impala Floodlights, most promising player and man of the match, hapo kwa finals. 2018 KCB outstanding back of the season. 2019 man of the match, Kenya versus Zambia. 2019 akashinda Kenya Cup pale. 2021 Kenya Cup winner once again. 2022 man of the match, quarterfinals of Rugby World Cup qualifiers, Kenya versus Uganda. What can you say about Ugandan fans in rugby?
It's always a challenge. Kuna hiyo majibizano.
Na mna feeling your pressure ndani ya uwanja pale.
It's always a pressure. It's a derby.
It's a derby.
The Victoria derby.
Victoria derby. Victoria sasa ni Lake Victoria, si ndio? Hapo sawa. Na Mount Elgon.
So it's always a pressure.
But you handle it well.
True.
And 2022 man of the match, semi-finals of RWC qualifiers, Kenya versus Algeria. How are you feeling with all this?
It's growth. Marking the steps of growth. At least I'm somewhere.
So viewers, Samuel Arati, is also known as Tintin. Ni jina ya Tintin ni litoka wapi?
The Tales of Tintin.
The Tales of Tintin.
The comic.
From the comic
Tintin. The Adventures of Tintin.
You made me watch Tintin this week. And I realized you look like Tintin.
That's where it came from.
That's where it came from. Okay. You are an athlete who's always happy in the field, off the field. Where does all this joy come from?
Well, I'm playing rugby. Of course, it's a game. No one wants to play a game front. So I have to be happy, have fun, and enjoy.
So you really enjoy it?
I enjoy doing whatever I do.
The hits and everything? Okay. Do you watch, you already watch it. Do you watch the cartoon, Tintin? You follow it well?
I did watch it.
Oh, nice. So where did this name come from? Who baptized you with this name, and how did it start?
The name Tintin came in 2017. We're playing versus Cabras again in Tier 2. I had an outstanding match. So the players in the group, George Asen, the media guy for KCB, I just saw him cropped me and Tintin. Started calling me. And first he cropped saying Asatintin. And that's how it came.
And that's how it came. And it has been with you all along.
All along.
What wakes you up every morning?
I'll say my alarm, but yeah, to do whatever I want to do for the day, and yeah, the motivation to do whatever I do normally, and that's what wakes me up in the morning.
What's your typical training day like?
Typical training day depends on the day. If it's after match, the close ones, I'll wake up, have my prayer in the morning, do some workouts, and wait for evening, have my gym session first, then the field. That's it if I'm in season. If I'm off season, I'll wake up, have my morning run, then gym in the evening and training.
Many players are unable to understand how a few of players like you get into the weight room and still has the same energy to push training. How many hours do you spend in the weight room before training?
In the gym?
Yes.
In the gym I do 1 hour 30.
Then training you push for?
The training normally for KCB is 1 hour 30 or 2 hours.
Okay. Same energy?
Same energy.
Same intensity?
Very.
How do you maintain your energy levels?
First, having a good recovery.
Recovery is key. You hear athletes, recovery is key. You can't miss it.
Recovery, hydration, how you eat.
So what's your typical rest day like?
Typical rest day after or before match?
After match, or the day that you just say, man, today I'm...
First, let me start before match.
Okay, that's where...
Match, that's like today. I'm supposed to be resting. And stay at home if I have classes. Attend. If I don't have, stay at home, hydrate. Watch a movie or music.
You mentioned God. You're a strong believer of Christ.
Very strong believer of Christ.
God amekutoa wapi?
Very far.
A little journey of this walk.
You know me, I come from a military family. My dad, my brother, most my uncles are military. So, and those guys believe in God.
Strongly.
In whatever they do. So it came from being raised. My mom is a very strong believer.
Nice.
It's a following path.
Nice. So how did you end up in the rugby field?
I ended up playing rugby in a very funny way. I was a cheeky one while growing up.
Tintin, yes.
So I had sneaked from school to, I used to study in a school where if you cross across the road, Thika Road, it's somewhere around Madare Mental Hospital. That's where there was a field over there. So I had sneaked to go play. There was a tournament over there to go play football. Then I was caught. I sneaked early morning, got caught early morning. I was caned very thoroughly. Now, the other week I wanted to sneak to go play the ball. Now I sneaked. Now I was wondering how will I go back to school. And I saw some kids playing rugby. I joined them to go back to school with them.
Okay, the rugby players now.
And now the other week, the coaches for the program said, came to school, called the people who play rugby. Now I noticed this an easy route to be getting out of
school.
Now that's how I joined rugby.
Oh, nice. Interesting. So you started playing rugby at class 8? How focused were you then? Did you ever know that rugby will get you to this level?
I didn't know. I was just playing to have fun. I did like sports when I was a kid. So I used to play, never had that vision. But my coach used to play for KCB. I wanted to be like him.
So you really looked up to him?
Yeah, very much.
Do you still engage with him currently?
Yeah, I do engage with him, but he quit playing.
Nice. So you've grown up during the prime years of Kenya 7th in HSBC. Whom did you grow up watching, and which are these people who you just saw on TV or highlights during sports and you just said, man, I desire to be there?
The people I liked their playing style in Kenya Sevens while growing up were the likes of Collins Injera, Andrew Amonde, the Humphrey Kayange, the likes of those Michael Wanjala. Yeah.
Nice.
Luckily, I ended up playing with them or against them. Yeah.
So being the only sports person, you know, you mentioned you're being, just to take you back a little bit, the only sports person in your family.
Yeah.
How was it growing up with the desire of doing sports? But now I understand when you say that you are around soldiers, you know, soldiers are also physically fit and they do
train.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But in our family, there's my granddad's brother used to be a Kenyan sprinter, Olympian, Charles Asati.
Oh, nice.
And my cousin plays for Harambee Stars. Yeah, Duke Sabuya. Yeah, so not completely out of sports.
Okay, definitely. So, did you play any other sports growing up? You mentioned football.
Yeah, every kid has grown playing football.
Football, yes. In Kenya.
Yeah, so I did play football.
Mulishona ile ya Joanna Maya sana. So, what impact did Shamas Rugby have in your life?
Shamas Rugby first introduced me to rugby. Again, it mentored me growing up to rugby. Yeah, they used to follow up with your high school performance. So at least they kept me on toes. Just playing rugby. At least I had to perform. So academically. Yeah.
So it was more than a game for them.
Yeah.
You have to succeed all round.
Yeah.
Do you still engage with them?
Yeah, I still work with them. I am a volunteer kids coach. Yeah, I train kids normally on Sundays.
How many kids are you working with now?
I train under 16s. So I have roughly 30 kids.
30 kids.
Yeah.
How's the experience for you doing that?
So far so good. Yeah, I see young talent. Yeah, kids are talented.
Now, viewers, you understand when I said the present and the future. He's not just the future, but he's also impacting the future after him. And that's Samuel Asati for you right here at Wima Sports, championing sports development. So how did you receive under-16 national team call-up?
Under-16 national team call-up, we were called for trials. Yeah, we were selected from random schools. Was representing the Nyanza region. Yeah, there was Nairobi. So we played. We were brought in a tournament in Nairobi. And unfortunately, I was the only one from Nyanza selected. Yeah.
And that's where you started?
Yeah, that's how I started.
Did you fear when you had the call-up? How were you feeling? Were you fearful?
I did fear. I was excited. But previously, I traveled to South Africa with Shamas. Yeah.
So you had the exposure already?
Yeah, I had the exposure already. Plus, the kids we were training with, those were kids which we were training with while in holiday in Nairobi. Yeah, so
So seems Shamas is having a very, very engaging program with rugby.
Yeah.
If the viewers who maybe are listening and their parents or they have siblings or they have young ones who would desire to join, how does one get to join Shamas?
First, Shamas is a program that trains kids. It has centers in Madare, Kibera, Eastlands. Yeah. So if you want your kid to join, just bring the kid, register with the foundation. That's you bring your ID. Yeah, there's a registration form you have to fill. Yeah, and that's how the kids join.
Okay. So if you'd mind sharing your journey after high school to joining the northern suburbs, what was your mentality like when you were finishing high school?
After high school, I was still playing for Shamas. But Shamas reached that by that time it had an average age of 16, under 16. So the coach told me, if you want to continue, you just join Northern Suburbs, which was the feeder team for KCB. Yeah, so I joined Northern Suburbs, played fullback by then.
So 2017 seems to be that year and your things were changing. Things started opening up and you got the under-20 national team call-up. You signed into KCB Team 2 and you did sevens as well.
Played sevens for KCB.
Yes. So how was your mindset then? At what point did you get to realize, man, I can get something from rugby and continue having fun?
That's when I was called to play for KCB Sevens. No, I was the only rookie in that team. All the other players had played for Kenya, for the national team, either sevens, 15s, sevens and 15s. So I remember having my initiation. KCB normally we had initiations, and we are the new guy in the team. So and I remember having my initiation with guys who had played for the national team, those who had joined KCB. Hey man, I noticed this is a real deal. Yeah, so I can take it seriously.
Nice. So at this point, you're now playing with or against people you've watched growing up. What was your mentality interacting with them as you got into these teams? What was your experience? Were you bullied?
I wasn't bullied. Actually, those guys are supporting. Yeah, so playing with them, at least you have to borrow whatever you can. Yeah, to fit in the sport. Yeah.
And your ambitions for the future?
For the future, at least I want to play professional. You know, Kenya, it's not professional still. Semi-pro. So I want to play professional. Yeah.
But I realized that still on the foundation of Shamas, of not just doing rugby, you mentioned classes.
Yeah, I have classes.
Yeah, where are you studying?
I'm studying at Mount Kenya University. Yeah, doing my degree in real estate management.
For real?
Yeah.
Real estate?
Yeah.
I have a real estate company.
Yeah.
We can do business.
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah, so any business engagement? Speaking of business, do you have any business engagements or things that you do out of rugby?
For now, it's just school. School and some small businesses. Yeah.
So what do you do when you're not playing rugby or when you're not doing anything in regards to rugby?
Mostly when I'm not playing rugby. That's if I'm not even training kids.
Yes.
Stay at home. Yeah. Classes, chill, more. Yeah.
A word, if you have a word for your fellow age group, sportsmen, your age group, age mates, if you have a word that you'd like to share to them, amassed from the experiences that you've had, the exposure that you've had, the shoulders you've rubbed with these, senior players who have made it to higher levels. If you can just look at that camera and just say a word to those people.
For one to be a better player, you have to mark your steps of progress. Yeah. And hard work, self-discipline, and yeah, that's all. It will never fail you. Yeah, true.
If you were to go back and be 17 years today, what would you do different?
17 years. 17 years, where was I?
What's 17?
I'm okay.
What will you do different?
17 years. 17 years, there was a time. There was a tackle I took. It's almost at my collarbone. Yeah, that's what I'll change.
That's what you'll change.
Yeah.
Speaking of collarbone and injuries, which are some of your most nastiest injuries you've had, and how's your mentality when trying to rehabilitate to get back to the game?
I've had a collarbone injury in 2015, while in Form 3. And shoulder injury, tore my nerve. Yeah. An injury is always a setback. Yeah. So how you pick yourself from the setback, it's all that matters.
Matters a lot, yeah?
Yeah. So it takes time to go back to the point you are. So just the discipline and follow the rehab protocol.
And you'll get back.
Yeah.
On to the quick fire segment, viewers. Your best sports documentary.
Best sports documentary.
Or sports movie that you've watched.
I normally don't like watching sports.
Oh, that's much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, maybe the sports I like watching is rugby sevens. That's the only sport I like watching.
Okay. Your best sports athlete?
Sports athlete,
We are talking globally.
globally.
Yeah.
Ajiri Tuai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Kenya
From
or Africa?
From Kenya, Africa. Manyala.
Omanyala.
Yeah.
Fadi, yeah?
Monde.
Those are your best. Your best recovery method. You mentioned recovery, and you specifically talked about the importance of recovery. What's your best recovery method or equipment?
Best recovery, having a pool session, a cold pool, ice bath. Yeah.
That's your best.
Best. Yeah.
Full body or?
Yeah, full body.
What?
Yeah.
How do you survive in that?
Get used to it.
You get used to it. So you can go to Iceland and live na short 2 million.
Different. That's different.
Yeah, indeed, viewers, was a great honor here, chilling with the one and only Samuel Asati. And maybe we never do this, but he has a chance to do this. You can ask the host a question.
Hey, what motivates you to do this each and every day?
What motivates me to do this, indeed, is, to take and put the stories of athletes out there. Because Kenya, we're in a culture where we don't get to appreciate our athletes much. We don't get to, we appreciate mostly EPL, English Premier League athletes or guys out there, but we have athletes in Kenya doing great things that we don't get to appreciate. So I do this to put athletes out there, appreciate them. And also apart from that, we champion sports development. There are things that you learn as a current athlete. We talk about it here. What can we do different? What can we do different? Like now you've interacted with different sports events internationally. And there are things that in terms of recovery, in terms of that you've seen out there that is not being done here, that is impacting the level of competitiveness globally. So maybe if you can also just tell us what are some of these things that you've seen that we need to step up in.
First,
general sports, you don't have to.
General sports.
Yeah.
In Kenya, I feel like we've not invested much in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in rugby, let's say for club, I've trained with the Western Province team, that's the Shamas in South Africa. What I noticed, they have a coach for each mini unit, which we don't have in Kenya. Plus, they are, how do I say it? How they analyze their training. They do analyze even their training, how it was. I feel like we've not invested much in Kenya. Plus, the media group in Kenya, it has not invested much in focusing on sports.
On sports.
Yeah.
So
if like the Kenya Cup League we're playing right now, I think it's only this one KCB versus Cabras match that was being aired. Yeah, I feel like if anyone want to access the games, where should they watch it if they're not around there? Yeah.
And also film helps teams to readjust or adjust a few things.
Analysis.
Yeah. So thank you, brother, for coming through. Thank you for being here with us at Wima Sports, championing sports development, and we are wishing you all the best moving forward. We are very, very, very confident in the future of rugby at your hands.
We have this. Got this.
Yeah, we got this. There's one thing as we finish. I saw you, I was right there at the game, and I saw you I think the last try that Cabras made.
That guy nearly broke my knee.
I played it in slow motion, and I saw you, but the IQ you had, it's like you saw the play coming before it came, because you are in this other side of the field.
Yeah.
And
I rushed over to cross cover the tackle.
Yes.
The guy did step me. But the guy is my friend.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter. For me, I was impressed by the effort that you came from that side all the way to this side.
Yeah.
And
trying to save the ship.
But at times we can do it. Yeah, it can't go your way, but that's how sports is.
Yeah, true.
What's your mentality going for the second game that you shall meet them?
Definitely. We are going back to the drawing board. Analyze more, correct on the mistakes, and and hopefully we shall have it.
Yeah.
And confident we shall have it.
I'm also very confident. It will be here or in
Kakamega.
Hey, viewers, twende Kakamega pale. The club is KCB Fan Club, right? And we
Simba Rugby Fan.
KCB Simba Rugby Fan. How do you join that club?
It has a chairman, treasurer.
Okay.
I don't know people.
It's okay. Let's not give you too much work. Indeed, viewers, it was a great honor having you. And until next time, your host here at Osoita Lodge, where guests indeed become family. Until next time, viewers. Peace.
Peace out.